Welcome to the Star Telegram video. I'm Charean Williams and this is Drew Davison. And Drew, we're talking about the Chicago game today. Who are the players that people need to watch for the Bears game? Let's start with defensively. Who do you think?
Well, defensively, I think Tyrone Crawford is a guy to watch. He had a sack last week. The Cowboys moved him from the inside, under tackle, 3 technique, to defensive end, and that's really where he felt like a butterfly, he said, the next day because he didn't take the pounding. So it'll be interesting to see how they work him. They really like Malik Collins, the 3rd round draft pick out of Nebraska, inside. So Tyrone Crawford could get moved outside. They're paying him to be a 3 tech, but you got to do with what's most productive.
And I'd say also defensively, Mo Claiborne obviously outside with Orlando Scandrick has 2 hamstring injuries, really bulky hamstrings, tough for him to play the entire game. It'll play a lot inside in that slot, but Mo has played pretty well this season, so I'd say he's a guy to watch if he can continue to improve. He was a 6th overall pick a few years ago. They need him to develop. And offensively, I'm going to go with Cole Beasley. He's got a lot of catches, has kind of become the security blanket for Dak Prescott inside, and I think he'll continue to be that way as long as Dak Prescott's the quarterback.
Yeah, and the other offensive guy, my offensive guy, would clearly be Ezekiel Elliott. He's had 2 fumbles last week. He needs to protect the ball better. Ball security was never an issue with him at Ohio State. Had 650 offensive touches, only 4 fumbles. So he really needs to protect the ball. And more than that, the Cowboys need to establish a running game. The running game hasn't been great these first 2 weeks, and that's really something they drafted Ezekiel Elliott 4th overall. So he needs to really kind of step up and have a big game.
The Cowboys could get healthy this week with the Bears all banged up. Quarterback Jay Cutler won't play. So join us again later this week for Talking Cowboys.